Hello everyone. Welcome to the demonstration of Reciply. It is a recipe sharing mobile application which is developed as part of my coursework for the Introduction to Mobile Application Development module at my college, Softrica. My name is Trisan Wagle and I'm excited to walk you through this app today. The idea for Reciply came from a real world problem which was faced by my elder sister who works in the hotel industry. She, along with her colleagues, often relies on manual and paper based methods to store and share recipes, which is a process that is too inefficient and prone to human errors. Recognizing the need for a dedicated digital platform, I created Reciply to address the challenges while also catering to homemakers, students, and cooking enthusiasts. In this video, I'll demonstrate the key features of Reciply, including recipe sharing, bookmarking, viewing personal recipes, and more. Let's dive in. So here's the splash screen of this application. Once it loads, we are taken to the login page, a clean and user-friendly interface. Users can log in with their email and password, and if they forget their password, they can click on the forget password button, or if they are new user, then they can click on the register here button to set up their account. Let's create a new account by clicking register here. On the sign up page, users need to fill out details like their profile image, full name, email, password, gender, which is selected via radio buttons, country from a spinner drop-down, and city with autocomplete. Before signing up, users must agree to terms by checking the agree terms box. If they don't, an error will appear preventing the registration. Okay, so let's fill all the fields. Let's select an image. Okay, full name, email address. For email address, I have used email address which is already been used to show the validation. Let's select the country and city with autocomplete. Without ticking the box, you can't proceed to sign up. Now, I'll check the box and ensure the email is unique. So email is not unique in this case. So we will get an validation error. So you can see. So now let's try with a unique email address. Email address 83. So let's click on the sign up button. And there we go. The user is successfully signed up. Now let's log in with the new email address. And if I enter an incorrect password and click login, the app will notify me that the password is incorrect. To reset the password, I'll just click the forget password button. So once clicked the password reset email, it's sent to my registered email address. Let's check Gmail. After refreshing, you can see the reset email has arrived. I'll follow the link in email, which redirects me to a page where I can set a new password. So let's follow this link. So this feature has been implemented using the Firebase authentication. Okay, so let's set a new password, say password 1 and save it. Great, the password has been updated successfully. Now I can log in Reciply with the updated credentials. After entering my email and my new updated password, password 1, I'll click on login. And here we are on the dashboard of Reciply. On the dashboard, you can see an overview of recipes. We have categorized these recipes into sections like all recipes, vegetarian recipes, and non-vegetarian recipes. So by selecting a category, the recipes displayed updates accordingly. So you can see different recipes. For example, if I select vegetarian recipes, only vegetarian dishes are shown. Similarly for non-vegetarian recipes and all recipes. Each recipe card displays essential details such as image, title, category, nutritional information like proteins and all. If I find a recipe I like, I can save it for future reference by just simply clicking on the Save Recipe button. This adds the recipe to my saved list, making it easy for access. The bottom navigation bar includes four main sections: home, where users can browse recipes shared by others; bookmarks to view saved recipes for future reference; my recipes page to view their own recipes and manage; profile to manage their own profile and see personal recipes. Now let's take a look at the bookmarks page. This is where users can view all their saved recipes. Since I haven't saved any recipes yet, the app displays a message saying I don't have any saved recipes. Next, in my recipes sections, users can see all the recipes they have created. These recipes can also be filtered by categories such as all recipes, vegetarian or non-vegetarian, making it easy to organize. And if you want to add new recipe, you just click on floating action button. Finally, in profile sections, users can view and manage their profile details. Here you'll see information like your profile image, full name, gender, and more. We have also included additional options in this page for convenience like edit profile, my bookmarks, my recipes, and logout. These features ensure that users have full control over their account and can easily navigate through the application. Now let's add a new recipe to our collection. To do this, I'll click the floating action button in the My Recipe section. Then the app prompts me to enter a few details about the recipe like image, title, description, process, duration, and all the nutritional information of this recipe, and category as well, either it is vegetarian or non-vegetarian, and add recipe button to simply add the recipe. First, I'll upload an image for the dish by selecting it from my gallery. So it will redirect to my gallery. Let's choose an image of a mushroom pasta. Okay, so mushroom pasta. Now, next I'll add the title. Let's call it creamy mushroom pasta. Creamy mushroom pasta. Okay, for the description, I have pre-copied the text, so I'll paste it here. Similarly, I'll paste the step-by-step process for preparing the dish. Okay, so now I'll specify the duration. Let's say 25 minutes will be taken to prepare this dish. Moving on to the nutritional information. Let's say for recipe carbohydrates, 32 grams of carbs. For the proteins, let's say 12 gram of proteins. For the fats, let's say 12 gram of 12 gram of fats. Finally, I'll select the category. Since this is a vegetarian dish, I'll choose the vegetarian option. Once all the details are filled, I just simply click on add recipe button. After a brief loading moment, the recipe is successfully added. You can now see the recipe card displayed in the My Recipe section. It includes all the details we just entered, and we have also options to update or delete the recipe if needed. To verify that the recipe has been added globally, let's head over to the home page. Let's scroll. And yes, the creamy mushroom pasta recipe is now visible here along with other recipes. This ensures that the recipe is accessible to all the users of the platform. Now let's say I want to save the recipe for homemade chicken burger. To do this, I'll simply click the Save Recipe button. After a brief loading moment, you can see a confirmation that the bookmark was successful. Next, let's head over to My Bookmarks screen. Here you can see the recipe I just bookmarked, homemade chicken burger, displayed as a recipe card. The card includes all the key details such as nutritional information and all, and also the remove icon to remove the bookmark if needed. If I want to view the full details of the saved recipe, I just simply click on the recipe card. This takes me to the recipe details page where all the information we entered while creating the recipe is displayed, such as title, category, nutritional information, duration, all the nutritional information, description of this recipe, and the preparation process. Additionally, there is a save recipe button here in case if I want to bookmark it again, and a share button which is currently a placeholder for future integration. It is not integrated currently. Now, if I decide I no longer want to keep this bookmark, what to do? Let's go back and simply click on the delete icon. Okay, so after clicking on the delete icon, you can see the bookmark has been removed. Now let's add some more bookmarks to demonstrate further. For example, I'll save the recipe for grilled paneer wrap and also save for meat lovers pizza. Now when I go back to my bookmarks screen, you can see both of these recipes are displayed as new bookmarks. We can also view the details of any recipe posted by others directly from homepage. To do this, simply click on the recipe card. For example, let's click on healthy taco salad. Here you can see all the details for this recipe, title, the category, preparation, duration, nutritional information, description, and step-by-step process. So basically everything we entered while creating the recipe is displayed here in an organized and user-friendly format. Now let's say I want to edit or delete the recipe. How can I do that? It's simple. Just click on the edit icon. Let me click on the edit icon. This will redirect me to the update recipe screen where I can modify any detail. For demonstration purpose, I'll update the title. Let's change it to rich and creamy mushroom pasta. So once I have made the changes, I'll just click on the Save Changes button. So since we are using Firebase real-time database, the changes are reflected instantly across the app. Let's across the app. Let's verify this by heading back to home page. Yes, the updated title, rich and creamy mushroom pasta, is now visible here. And if you go to recipe details, we can confirm that the changes are reflected here as well. Finally, if I want to delete the recipe, I can simply click on the delete icon. Now let's head over to the profile section. This is where users can manage and view all the profile details, and also several options are provided here for convenience. Let's click on my bookmarks to quickly access saved recipes. Another option is my recipes to view all the recipes created by the user. Okay, so now let's click on the edit profile feature. By clicking on edit profile, I can update my details such as my full name, email address, country, city, and gender. Let's change the full name from Trisan Wagle to Trisan. I'll change my country to India and city to uh, let's say Kalaya. Okay, so Kalaya. So once I made changes, I click on Save Changes button. After a brief loading moment, After a brief loading moment, the updates are successfully reflected. You can now see that all my profile details have been updated. Finally, to log out of the app, I'll simply click the logout button. This redirects me back to login page, confirming that user has been logged out of the system. Finally, let's take a moment to look at the Firebase backend that powers the Recipe application. In this project, we have utilized two key Firebase functions, authentication and real-time database. For authentication, we have implemented features such as user sign-up, login, and password reset functionality. And to store and update the data in real time, we have utilized real-time database of the Firebase function. So if we head over to the Fire authentication dashboard, you can see all the users who are registered in our system. This feature allows us to manage user accounts effectively. Next, let's explore the real-time database. Here, all the data for our application is stored and updated in real time. This includes user details, recipes, bookmarks, and more. For example, under the user section, you can see the details of all registered users. Currently, there are 3 users in the system. In the recipes section, you can view all the recipes that have been created along with their details. Similarly, on the bookmarks, you can see all the recipes that users have saved for future reference. In conclusion, Recipe is a versatile and user friendly platform which is designed to simplify recipe sharing and discovery. Whether you're a professional chef, a homemaker, or a student, this app provides a centralized space to create, save, and share recipes effortlessly. Looking ahead, I plan to enhance Recipe with additional features such as recipe categorization, advanced search filters, and social sharing options to make it even more robust and engaging. Thank you everyone for watching this demonstration. If you have any questions or feedback, feel free to reach out to me, or you can check out the source code on the GitHub link which is given in the description below. I hope you enjoyed exploring Recipe as much as I enjoyed building it. Thank you so much.